Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the most underrated oils that you could take to help with diabetes, insulin resistance, high cholesterol. So if you're wondering about this small little thing that you could implement, then keep watching, friend. Hi, and welcome back to Essence of Earth. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Nikita. And you guys know over here, we're going to talk about all things that are going to help you improve the quality of your life. Okay, that's what we're about here. And today we're going to be talking about the benefits of wheat germ oil. Yes, wheat germ oil. It's probably something that you aren't familiar with. I wasn't familiar with it until just recently. I sparked an interest in it and decided to look into it, and I ordered some. Before we get into the topic, I would love for you to join my little community here. I'm currently at like 802. I hit my goal of 800. So I'm super excited, but it's steadily growing and I'd love for you to be a part of the growth. I am now currently posting twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. So go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post, and you'll be in the loop on different supplements that you may be taking or health issues and things that you could be doing just to improve your overall quality of life, because that's what we're about here. So I'm going to get directly into the topic at hand. What is wheat germ? Okay, so when you think about the type of breads and the foods that you eat, it has to come from something, right? So, and this is the wheat kernel, right? So that wheat kernel is comprised of three separate parts, which is the bran, which is the outside layer, which is the most fibrous part. And then we have the germ, which is the most nutrient dense part. And then we have the endosperm, and this is the starchiest part. So when this wheat kernel goes through the milling process, the wheat germ is actually separated from the endosperm. And then what we get from that, and it's typically not considered whole grain after that has happened, but what is left, it gets sent over for you to get your white bread made and all of your your other refined starches, and that's how it comes into play. So why do they separate the most nutrient dense part from the bread? And it's very simple. It just makes the process more efficient. And because of the oils that are present in the wheat germ, it would be exposed to oxidation, and it would reduce the shelf life of bread. So they just wanted to make sure that they could make this process easy and cost effective. So it's just for appearance and processing. Now, the crazy thing is that the government requires these companies to have some type of nutrients, right, in the bread. So what they do is they take all of the nutrient dense parts out and then they add it back in, the B vitamins and iron, and they just add it back. So I just think that is so crazy, but that's why they removed the wheat germ. So, I mean, the term itself goes hand in hand. The most nutrient dense part is sold separately. Okay, you'll have to go out and get that. But that's how we get this very nutrient dense product, wheat germ oil. Now, what are some of the benefits of WGO, wheat germ oil? It is the richest source of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. It has the richest source of amino acids. And there have been some studies that have shown where the wheat germ oil is great for issues of high cholesterol. There were studies done that it had anti-metastatic effects in animals and colorectal, as well as ovarian cells, atherosclerosis, so heart conditions, diabetes, insulin resistance, and in some cases, oxidative stress. And also if you have problems metabolizing lipids, so your body actually breaking down lipids, then which are fats, then wheat germ oil can help tremendously in those areas. Now, it has the highest amount of vitamin E. Okay, I heard it's like 135%. That's a lot of vitamin E. And how I actually came to know about wheat germ oil. One is because a long time ago, I read about it from Dr. Christopher, and he was saying that he took wheat germ oil and cayenne together for specifically the heart. And I didn't even decide to go into it further, but because at that time I was researching cayenne. But it's just something I always remember, but I never did any research for. And then recently I came across a doctor who was talking about the many benefits of it and how he actually healed one of his patients' issues with using wheat germ oil. So I was like, okay, this is worth looking into it. And of course, I went ahead and bought it, and I'm doing this for you. So it has the highest amount of vitamin E. So that is going to protect the skin, the hair, it's brain health. It's great for situations of eczema and psoriasis. Some of the mineral contents include iron, phosphorus, zinc, and magnesium. It's a great source of B vitamins. So that's going to help with the energy and metabolism part. And I know a lot of y'all just tired, fatigued, so many reasons why. So it's going to be great for the heart, the reproductive. Now this was interesting. I didn't know this. An increase of vitamin E improves reproductive health. Yeah, and in cases of infertility. So I thought that was extremely wonderful. A lot of people may not know that. It's going to increase your stamina as well as your immune system. So the wheat germ oil has tons of benefits for you. You can consume this in creams and oils and hair products and skin. But also those are commercial grades as well. There are commercial grades of wheat germ oil. So when you go to purchase it, you want to make sure that you are getting a food grade source of wheat germ oil, and you should be able to see that on the label. So it should read for internal use or for commercial use, so you'll know exactly what you're taking. Now, I did go ahead and do some research on some companies. I also listed the one that I bought for myself. So if you're interested in purchasing some wheat germ oil, so just take a look at those links that I've provided for you in the description box. Now you can take this as a capsule or a liquid. It has a strong nutty flavor. It's bearable. But once you open it, you want to make sure that you keep it inside of the refrigerator and understand that it's not to cook with. Okay. You don't want to, put this heat to it and you change it, right? You don't want to destroy the many nutrients and minerals that are in the wheat germ oil. You can add it to smoothies, yogurts, or even your salad dressing. You know how you guys sometimes make the salad dressing with the olive oil? Go ahead and add you a little tablespoon of wheat germ oil inside of it. Okay, ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. But yeah, so it's great. Now, who should not be using it? Okay. If you know that you have gluten issues, or maybe you have celiac, wheat germ oil does contain gluten. Okay, so if you know you're sensitive in those areas, or you've been diagnosed with celiac, or you just know you have an issue when you consume gluten, then this is not something that you want to try. Okay, some other things you want to make sure of, in addition to making sure you're not getting the cosmetic grade. I mean, I think I said commercial grade, but it's cosmetic grade. You want to make sure that you're getting the food grade, and on top of that, you want to make sure it is cold pressed wheat germ oil. Okay, because that will kind of protect some of those nutrients that are in there, and you don't want to disrupt that. You want to make sure you're getting the goods. Okay, friend. So that was my mini lesson here for Wonderful Wednesdays. Ooh, I just coined that. Should I call Wednesdays Wonderful Wednesdays? I think that's cute. I do. I like that. So thank you for joining me on Wonderful Wednesdays. And we talk about wheat germ oil. Don't forget, check the description box because I provide a bunch of links for you guys. In my last video, I included a downloadable PDF for you to just have information for your records. And I enjoy doing this, and I want to make sure you have the information readily available. So don't forget to check the description box and see what you could get from that, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for this Sunday's video, where I'll be talking about B vitamins and methylated B vitamins. So you want to make sure you're getting your B vitamins absorbed properly, then make sure you tune in on Sunday. Love you much. Bye.